for years, and literally when I say years, I think years, I would try, attempt, and complete literally the same content over and over and over and over again, because I thought that that was what was required when creating content on the internet. And then, I mean, we're talking about like thousands of different posts, right, that are all over the place. And then I had Ryan Williams on my podcast, this show. I don't remember what episode it is, but he said something that was just absolutely mind-blowing. And it basically was this. Instead of creating new content over and over again, and, you know, getting in front of a new audience over and over again, so the constant would be the audience and the variable would be the content. The variable would be the variable would be the content, and the audience would be the thing that doesn't change, as I can't think of what I'm saying. So think about this. So you're creating content, right? And instead of creating all this crazy different content, what you would do is you would basically create very similar content over and over and over again as the constant, and then the audience is the variable. And what's crazy about this is you're honestly most of the time not seeing the same audience over and over again. And so as I got to think about this, and even more regularly now, it happens everywhere, right? So like on a book tour, everyone that's, you know, talking about their book is talking about the same thing, right? The same message. The content is the same. It's the constant, right? But the audience is changing. They're getting in front of a new group of people. Musicians, when they're going on tour, they basically play the same set over and over and over again, right? And if you go on different media publications, you're probably saying a very similar message over and over and over again. Why? Because if you want your message to stick, if you want people in the world to recognize you, you have to continue to say that message over and over and over again. And so for the last 2 years, the message from me has been things around anomaly, things around standing out, things around, you know, getting your message to be seen. Right? And so you have to do, if you think about it, if you look back on the last 24 months, 26 months of Zack Miller's content, all the content has basically been around be different, which is all on brand of basically content being that it's around that concept. And so many people will instead create content that's all over the place, that doesn't have one centralized theme, and the audience is changing every time. So why not create one centralized message, and then the audience changes? It just makes everything easier. So the content is the constant, right? The message that you hear here and the messages that you hear me talk about are all around anomaly, standing out, being different, being seen. And the variable is you, the audience. It's changing, whether I'm here where I live, or I pop on a plane, or going somewhere else, like Venice Beach, California, or Cheyenne, Wyoming, wherever, right? That audience is changing. And if it's the same audience over and over again, the good thing is you're basically reinforcing the message that you say. So if you want people to recognize and remember what you say, make sure that you say something that they can understand over and over and over again, and make it repetitive. It makes a huge impact. Until next time, enjoy my beard. Deuces.